Hey, how's it going, YouTube? Jacob back here for the JTwoH channel. And today we have a Blu-ray review for you, a 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray review for you, coming to you from Lionsgate. We have 2024's Flight Risk. I say 2024. Let me double check. Oh, this might be a 2025 film. I bet you it is. Doesn't seem possible, but the theatrical window is shorter nowadays. So let's say 2025's Flight Risk, starring Mark Wahlberg and Topher Grace. He doesn't get any credit, but it's definitely Topher Grace. But let's check out the unboxing first. Matte finish on the 4K slip with the Flight Risk, potentially Mark Wahlberg being glossy. They have a nice picture too of the plane. That's not quite in the film. There is a plane and multiple in the background, but I digress. 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray and digital copy there. Mark Wahlberg. Flight Risk. Get a shot at the back, and you can pause it if you'd like to read the synopsis. Of course, in a minute after we show it off, I'll go into a review and explain the film, etc. It is a 4K disc, a Blu-ray disc, and a digital code copy, whatever. It is a Lionsgate code, so it doesn't port. It's not movies anywhere eligible. Strictly Fandango or iTunes. Dolby Atmos, 2025 film, violence and language. I don't know why I thought 2024. It's got 2025 all over this. 91-minute runtime, and yeah, felt about right. It didn't overstay its welcome. We got some special features here. We got risk management, making Flight Risk theatrical trailer. So not a ton, but you get some special features there. One thing I do want to show, and I think it's just my copy, but I have this weird, and I've been collecting DVDs and Blu-rays for as long as I can remember, and I've gotten multiple review copies. I've never seen this before, where the case is like bowing, it won't close all the way, which is very weird. I don't know if something happened or if it's just, I don't know if it's not something I did, I don't think. But yeah, I'm sure it's just my copy, but how weird is that? You can see the disc, which is odd. But let's check this out here. So this is Flight Risk without the slip cover. Basically the exact same. Bald Mark Wahlberg there. I don't think I talked about that yet. That is a sight to behold. And then on the inside you have Flight Risk on Blu-ray and Flight Risk on 4K. So virtually identical discs. The only difference is the logos. So you get the Blu-ray with the Dolby logo there, and you get the 4K Ultra HD and Dolby logo over here. So, and then like when I close this, it's like it's odd. It's like this piece is too large or something. I don't know. It really doesn't matter. But anyway, so before we get any further, I do want to say that I enjoyed the film. I think I gave it a 3 or 3.5. I can't remember. I did enjoy the film. Mark Wahlberg is good in it. Topher Grace is great in it. He plays essentially just old Eric Foreman. If you're not aware who Topher Grace is, he's Eric Foreman from that 70s show fame. But essentially, this captain, I don't know what the actress's name, and I don't know if she's not even credited on the back. But this federal agent is tracked down a person of interest in a crime who has told her that he'd like to become an informant, etc. She now has to protect him. He ran to Alaska, so they're on their way back from Alaska, and they need to take this I don't even know what you call him, puddle jumper, from one point of Alaska to the populated part of Alaska to get a major flight back to the States, because I believe it takes place in Florida or Massachusetts. That part's kind of hard to follow, but they get this flight attendant or pilot. All right, so my mic cut out halfway through, so hopefully this doesn't jar your audio or anything like that. But they get a local pilot to get them from one part of Alaska to the other, and then the shenanigans go down. And they happen pretty, really early on in the film, but it is kind of a spoiler, so I don't want to ruin it for you. But and there is a point where the natural thing that you think is going to happen occurs way earlier than I thought it was going to happen, and I was kind of concerned about okay, but there's still quite a bit left in this movie, but it does a good job. It fills the space. It doesn't overstay its welcome as far as the 91 minutes, barely an hour and a half after credits. Topher Grace is great. Mark Wahlberg kills it as always. The other gal is okay, kind of a bit of overacting. There's a little bit of cheesy writing, which is why I think it's a 3, not a 3.5 star film. But it's a fun time. I watched the trailer. I was very curious, but then Topher Grace sells it for me. I've always been a fan, and I was glad I watched this. It's interesting to see a bald Mark Wahlberg. If I didn't show that enough, you got what a sight to behold. So anyway, if you guys haven't yet, I would recommend Flight Risk. I really would. It's like a popcorn film. It's not really heavy in the action. There's action, but it's more like a drama. Is what I would say. I'm sure it's categorized as action, but to me, it's more of a drama. There's way more non-action than action, if that makes sense. But anyway, thanks Lionsgate for sending me a copy. If you guys would like to check out Flight Risk, I will put a link in the description to check this out on 4K. The best possible quality is physical 4K. It's not the affiliate link, by the way. I don't get anything from it. No kickbacks. It's just a way to support Lionsgate and releasing these physically in 4K and to support Lionsgate. So thank you, Lionsgate. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you would like to support the channel, be sure to check out the descriptions the links in the descriptions to all my social medias, TV Time, Letterboxd, rate and review all the TV shows and movies that watch respectively, Instagram, Twitter, eBay page, and Bluray.com page. I have a secondary and a tertiary YouTube channels now as well. So, but yeah, other than that, I will catch you later, YouTube. Thanks for watching.